Hello everyone, welcome back to another video after a very brief hiatus. Today I want to look into the complexities of Bolivia's lithium extraction and the challenges it faces in creating a thriving lithium industry. This is the story of Bolivia's white gold. I want to show you a conundrum. Bolivia, alongside Chile and Argentina, is home to over 50% of the world's lithium reserves. Of these three, Bolivia has the most lithium reserves. Why then did Bolivia produce only 600 tons of lithium carbonate in 2021 compared to Chile's 134,000 and Argentina's 36,000? To answer that question, we need to look at why lithium matters. Global demand for lithium has surged in recent decades, driven in large part due to the exponential growth of the electric vehicle industry and the increasing adoption of renewable energy technologies. Lithium plays a crucial role in the production of lithium-ion batteries, which power electric vehicles and store energy generated from renewable sources. As countries worldwide transition toward cleaner energy sources, the demand for lithium is expected to rise significantly. In fact, global lithium demand is estimated to grow by 500% by 2030. This reality presents Bolivia with a unique opportunity. As the country with the biggest lithium reserves, they should be one of the world's largest lithium producers. And this lithium is not recent news. It was way back in 1970 that lithium was discovered in Bolivia's expansive Uyuni salt flats. However, despite the abundance of this valuable resource, Bolivia has encountered significant difficulties in extracting and capitalizing on its lithium deposits. Much of that blame lies with its former government, headed by former President Evo Morales. To his credit, President Morales and his government recognized the economic potential of the lithium industry. That's why, in 2013, the government opened a lithium factory at the edge of the Uyuni salt flats. Nearby communities were, for the most part, elated at the idea of a lucrative industry coming to their region of Bolivia. After all, the harsh Andean highlands are home to the poorest parts of Bolivia, itself the second poorest country in South America. To the locals, lithium could be their boon. They hoped the industry would bring jobs and development to the region. A series of government missteps, however, thwarted that. President Morales barred foreign companies from having a controlling stake in mineral extraction in Bolivia. Locals even supported the move, understandably wary of foreign companies extracting resources with little to no benefit given to the locals. This move to keep the industry domestic meant the technical know-how of extracting lithium never arrived. Developing efficient and environmentally sustainable extraction methods and refining processes requires advanced knowledge, expertise, and access to specialized equipment. Moreover, extracting lithium from the Uyuni salt flats is particularly tricky because of the brine's high magnesium content. To add more difficulties, the harsh climate, frequent temperature fluctuations, and lack of infrastructure further limit Bolivia's ability to extract the precious resource. These moves by the Bolivian government, with context, are somewhat understandable. Bolivia has a history of guarding its natural resources to preserve its sovereignty. While maintaining control over its resources is crucial for Bolivia, it also poses challenges in terms of accessing the necessary capital, technology, and expertise for efficient lithium extraction. The nation's cautious approach to foreign intervention and control over its lithium reserves has created complexities in attracting foreign investment and forging international partnerships that could accelerate the development of a robust lithium industry. Alone, Bolivia currently does not have the technical knowledge, infrastructure, or economic capacity to pursue expensive and extensive lithium extraction processes within the next decade. Any efforts without these factors would result in the same outcomes that Bolivia experienced back in 2013. To maximize its lithium reserves, Bolivia must focus on securing funding, training, and good diplomacy. Bolivia is aware of this, and current President Luis Arce has said that a more efficient lithium industry in Bolivia, quote, obligates us to enhance our technology to get faster results, contrary to the industrial process for our lithium and our earlier draft plans that would not guarantee timely benefits. By looking for outside partnerships in extracting the lithium, Bolivia has attracted interest from various mineral companies like Energy X and Mobi Latam. Moreover, by capitalizing on its lithium resources, Bolivia can reduce its reliance on traditional industries and foster a transition towards a more diversified and sustainable economy. Importantly, Bolivia is not asking for a one-sided relationship. Many Western countries have a vested interest in securing lithium from a nearby and more cooperative ally. China currently produces the most lithium in the world, which puts countries like the United States at an economic and security disadvantage. The US would be eager to use Bolivian lithium as long as Bolivia remains open to some level of foreign cooperation. Beyond the purely economic calculations for lithium extraction, Bolivia also faces two other significant considerations for the industry: the environment and the Bolivian people. Bolivia places a strong emphasis on sustainable development and environmental conservation. The preservation of its unique ecosystem and fragile biodiversity is of paramount concern to the country. For example, lithium mining requires vast quantities of water. To extract 1 ton of lithium requires about 500,000 liters of water and can result in the poisoning of reservoirs. Beyond the water, lithium can contaminate the soil, which makes farming in an already dry region more difficult. There have been recent innovations that make lithium extraction more environmentally friendly, but again, those innovations are not reachable without foreign help. Now let's look at the second consideration: the Bolivian people themselves. Broadly speaking, Bolivians, particularly ones close to the salt flats, favor a more robust lithium industry. While some originally wanted to keep the industry domestic, there are now varying levels of support for foreign cooperation. They don't want to be left out of the prosperity and development that comes with an opportunity like the one that lithium presents. There remain concerns that the local communities will be ignored by the Bolivian government and foreign companies. After all, it was only a decade ago that the economic promise of lithium never materialized. A former mayor of a town by the salt flats has even said that it is naive to assume that the lithium industry will provide jobs for the locals. With that in mind, local communities want more communication and concrete promises about how they might benefit from the industry, and rightfully so. They want to ensure they'll receive training programs and employment opportunities from the industry itself. They do not want the mistakes of the past to be repeated. Bolivia's journey towards establishing a successful lithium industry has been marked by significant challenges. The unique geographical and environmental conditions, technological and expertise gaps, socio-political considerations, and the imperative of environmental sustainability have all contributed to the complexities faced by Bolivia in extracting and developing its lithium reserves. However, with its abundance of lithium reserves, Bolivia holds immense potential to contribute to the global demand for lithium and shape the future of clean energy. With inclusive and decisive planning, Bolivia's white gold can become what was promised.